My mother decided to take her own life in July 2013. No one's ever perfect, but she was, my role model and someone that I will always look up to. And it's because of a value she taught me at a young age. And she definitely instilled an idea of civil disobedience. Like, if something's unjust, fight for what's just. And if no one else is fighting with you and you think what you're fighting for is just, then eventually people will see that.
Some electors believe it is possible to hand the presidency over to someone other than Donald Trump. Could this actually happen? Should it happen?
I want to say that, the next president needs to have the values that I believe represent Americans. I'm a former United States Marine. Honor, courage, and commitment are absolutely critical and ingrained to the fiber of my being. And I do not believe that Donald Trump has those values.
The founding fathers, including Alexander Hamilton, really saw it as the last line of defense against an unfit president.
Aren't you bound to support a specific candidate? Are you allowed to do this as an elector? I mean, fill me in here. Wouldn't you be violating an agreement you made?
We have, under our Article 2 in the Constitution, under the 12th Amendment, we have the right to choose, and we have to be able to come to around a consensus candidate, a Hamilton Republican, because there are many fine conservatives out there. According to the Constitution, electors should have freedom to vote for President of the United States. We were just taking the intent behind the law, and we were trying to exercise our rights as an elector. And yeah, I'd violated a state law, but it was violating an unconstitutional law. I crossed out Secretary Clinton's name, and then I wrote in, Governor Kasich's name. There are 8 votes for Hillary Clinton and 1 vote that cannot be counted. And so then they removed me as an elector. The state capitol went wild.
Counsel, you're free to visit with your client.
Issued an opinion
This is not your program.
stating that
Thank
the
you, sir.
attempt.
We have
I didn't know if I was going to be taken out in handcuffs. My heart was pounding.
administered the oath of office for.
And that's when they replaced me with Celeste Landry.
That I will faithfully perform.
I was a registered Democrat that was willing to face up to, 9 years in prison to vote for a Republican in order to avoid a worse Republican.
In Colorado, we actually have a state law that says electors must vote the way the people of Colorado did, which in this case was for Secretary Hillary Clinton. I happen to be a Republican. I've never worked so hard to get people to vote for a Democrat before in my life, but in this case, that was my obligation as Secretary of State.
As Mr. Baca's counsel, we would request that the Secretary not remove Mr. Baca, and that the Secretary lacks the authority to do so under the Constitution of the United States.